Hey guys, let's catch up. No, I don't have time. I'm busy. I don't have time for friends. I don't have time for family. I don't have me time. My life is boring. From home to work, work to home. Isn't it? This is what we heard before 1 month. See how life changes. When you constantly complain about something to the universe, the God listens, and God has its own way to give blessings. Okay. So He gives blessings in disguise. Though we are locked down at home, but don't you think it is a best blessing in disguise? We always complain about time, and now what we have? Time. But still we complain. We are complaining of getting bored, sitting idle, don't have enough work to do. So then we complained about time. Now we are complaining about having a lot of time but no work. Okay. So what is the real issue? Is there any issue with time actually? I don't think so. The real issue is with you and me, of course. So real issue is with us, not with time or anything. Have you heard something about time management? Many people have made videos on time management, give presentations. There are many notes and everything how to do time management. But can you actually do time management? Is it possible? Tell me. Because time is something which is very much fixed. Like I have only 60 minutes in an hour. I have only 24 hours a day. So is it possible to manage time? Can I borrow 2 hours from tomorrow, or can I lend 2 hours to tomorrow? I cannot. So it's not possible. It's impossible to manage something which is very much fixed. So we can do one thing. We can manage ourselves with time. So I call it self-management with time, or under the domain time. Isn't that the perfect or correct word? Self-management, not time management. So if you want to utilize this time, you have to do a self-management, and that is what this video is about. How to do self-management. It's very simple. You have to follow a few steps. Let's start with first step: setting targets, setting goals. It's very easy. You have to set your target first. You have to set your goal first. And remember, your target or your goal must be very much specific, precisely specific. For example, my target is to lose weight. Okay. So what if I lost around 0.1 kg in 1 week? My weight is 70. After 1 week, it is 69.9. So do I call it a target achieved? Or is it like, am I satisfied with that? No, right? Because I did not define my target properly. As per my target title of losing weight, I lost it. But I am not satisfied because I did not define my target specifically. What is a specific definition? Specific definition would be, I want to lose around 15 kgs in 3 weeks with 20 to 25% existing fats. So this is what I call a specific target. First step, set your goal. Second step, prioritize. Okay. This may not be the only goal. There might be other goals too. Like with weight loss, I also want to be a marathoner. That is my second goal. So now you have to prioritize. See, it will be very much easy for me to run with a reduced weight rather than no. So sorry. So if I want to prioritize, my priority should be weight loss, keeping in mind the marathon preparation. So as per that, you have to prioritize. Third thing is setting time limits. I cannot take whole life to lose weight or prepare for marathon. So I have to set certain time limits. For example, a marathon can be prepared within 6 months. I have to give 6 months efforts. losing weight will take me around 3 months. So this is the time limit, and as per that time limit you have to assign daily tasks. For example, I will work out for daily like 1 hour daily. So by doing that I can achieve my target in 3 months. So this is the time limit. So we got 3 steps: setting goals, prioritizing, setting time limits. Fourth one is taking breaks. Plan your breaks. Breaks are very important when you are on to achieving something. Breaks are very important because there will be times when your mind will give up, when your body will give up, when everything will be exhausted, or you will be just bored of everything. So instead of getting up to such extent or certain extent, give breaks. Give breaks in between. It also rejuvenates your mind. So give ample of breaks. Fifth step is remove all the non-essential tasks. When you remove all the non-essential tasks, it will only help you to focus more on your target. Okay. For example, stop playing PUBG if you want to reduce weight or prepare for a marathon. You cannot do 2 things at a time, and do not do some such thing which will distract you, or which will give you no use. It will be of no use for achieving the target that you have thought in your mind. So remove all the non-essential tasks. That is your 5th step. 6th step, organize yourself. This is the most important step. Organization. Why I am telling this? Because you cannot just concentrate on your task. You have work to do, you have job, you have everything, you have life, you have day-to-day activities which you cannot avoid. So you have to achieve your target keeping in mind all these things. Your day-to-day activities which you cannot avoid, your job, work, whatever you do, business, whatever you do, you cannot avoid that. So you have to organize yourself. You have to organize your day accordingly, that you can give time to your targets, your goals. Also you do your day-to-day activities daily. So for that you need a daily schedule. Okay, schedule your life. I'm not making you a robot, but I'm just organizing your day, and everybody does that. It is not you don't have to look at time and decide activities, things, not like that. Just organize yourself. Just prioritize your task, organize yourself as per your day-to-day activities. This thing should not hamper your day-to-day activities, otherwise it will not work. Then last is pre-plan for the next day. Like at night you have to plan for the next day. Just give half an hour for pre-planning, like what you will do tomorrow for that target, for that goal. What kind of, for example, if your target is losing weight, what kind of workout will you do tomorrow, how much time, what instruments will be used. You should be prepared for it. For example, if you are running marathon, how much time you will run, what time you will run, what should be your diet, all these things should be there. Okay, that is called pre-planning. So we learned about 7 steps: setting your target, prioritizing, setting time limits, taking breaks, removing all the non-essential tasks, organization, and pre-planning. Trust me, follow these 7 steps and feel the change in yourself. See, we have lot of potential to change. Let's begin from ourselves. See you in next video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.